What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2024 Go Bowling at the Glen at Watkins Glen. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have Ross Sitting in the one car for Trackhouse Racing, still looking for his first win of 2024. And starting on the second position on the outside of the front row, we have 2017 NASCAR Cup Series champion Mark Truex Jr. in the 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in third position, we have Shane Van Gisbergen in the 16 car for Colleague Racing / Trackhouse Racing. And starting in fourth position, we have the winner of Chicago Street Course from earlier this year, Alex Bowman in the 48 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in fifth position, we have the 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2022 Daytona 500 winner, Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. And starting in sixth position, we have AJ Allmendinger in the 13 car for Colleague Racing. Starting in 7th position, we have the 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and winner of Atlanta this past week, Joe Logano, the 22 car for Team Penske. And starting in 8th position, we have the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity champion and winner of Atlanta from earlier this year, Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. Starting in 9th position, we have Noah Gragson in the 10 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 10th position, we have the 2021 Daytona 500 winner, Michael Medana in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting in 11th position, we have the 2024 Daytona 500 winner and 2017 NASCAR Xfinity champ, William Byron in the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in 12th position, we have the 2024 Southern 500 winner, Chase Briscoe in the 14 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. Starting in 13th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch in the 8 car for Rich Strolls Racing, still looking for his first win of 2024. And starting in 14th position, we have the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in 15th position, we have the 2022 NASCAR Xfinity champion Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in 16th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 2311 Racing. Starting in 17th position, we have the 2024 Coca-Cola 600 winner and also 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Christopher Bell in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in 18th position, we have Corey LaJoie in the 7 car for Spire Motorsports. Starting in 19th position, we have the 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Zane Smith in the 71 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 20th position, we have the winner of 2 Watkins Glen races, 2024 Brickyard Warner winner and 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Larson in the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting 21st position, we have Ryan Preece in the 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 22nd position, we have 3-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin in the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 23rd position, we have 2-time NASCAR. We have the Xfinity champion, Truck Series champion, and winner of the 2018 Daytona 500, Austin Dillon in the 3 car for Richard Schultz Racing. And starting in 24th position, we have the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Chris Buescher, in the 17 car for RFK Racing. Starting in 25th position, we have 2-time Southern 500 winner and 2015 NASCAR Craftsman Truck champ Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting in 26th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity champ and 23 Daytona 500 winner Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47 car for JTG Doherty Racing. Starting in 27th position, we have 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Dale Hemrick in the 31 car for Colleague Racing. And starting in 28th position, we have the 2012 NASCAR Cup champion and 2010 NASCAR Xfinity champ Brad Gonzalez in the 6 car for RFK Racing. Starting 29th position, we have Carson Osebar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 30th position, we have the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2023 Coca-Cola 600 winner Ryan Blaney in the 12 car for Team Penske. Starting in 31st position, we have Josh Berry in the 4 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. And starting in 32nd position, we have Bubba Wallace in the 23 car for 2311, still looking for his first win of 2024, with his future being a little uncertain. Starting in 33rd position, we have the winner from Daytona earlier this year, Harrison Burton, the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. And starting in 34th position, we have car champion, IndyCar champion, winner of many Formula One races, and winner of Watkins Glen from 2010, Juan Pablo Montoya in the 50 car for 2311, making his first NASCAR Cup start since the 2014 Brickyard 400. Starting in 35th position, we have John Henry Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting in 36th position, we have Justin Haley in the 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. Starting in 37th position, we have Todd Gill in the 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. And starting in 38th in last place, we have Kaz Gralla in the 15 car for Rick Ware Racing. So, that is the official starting lineup for the 2024 Go Bowling at the Glen. What are the big stories to watch out for? One, there is going to be a lot of tire fall off. Goodyear body tire that's expected to have a lot more fall off going into this race. We've seen over 2 seconds of fall off for some drivers. Even some drivers had 3 seconds, and a couple of drivers have had under 2 seconds. What we all thought maybe 5 to 6 seconds was clearly possible. It sounds like they've cut that in a little bit, but tire fall off is going to be a thing. You're going to have to manage your tires throughout the race, which I think will lead to some passing. There's also been some marbles up in the S's, so that could create a very interesting race for sure. The other big thing, only 5 playoff drivers made it into the final 10 spots. Mark Truex Jr., a couple other guys like Alex Bowman, Austin Cindric, Daniel Suarez, all made the final round. And Joey Logano, of course, is locked in. There are a lot of drivers that are non-playoff that have a shot and opportunity to win the race later this afternoon. Guys like Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, who are really quick in practice. Denny Hamlin, who was pretty quick in practice, so he spun out. Other guys like Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott are probably going to move up to the front. There's going to be a very interesting and compelling race, and some drivers are going to try to play the strategy, while other drivers like a Ross Chastain, who's looking for his first win in 2024 and his 5th career Cup Series victory, he'll be looking to get it done later this afternoon and get his first win. Remember, the last time he did win the pole, which was back in 2023 National, guess what he did? He went on to pick up the victory. I think that it's going to be very interesting, a very exciting and fun race. I think it's going to be better than last year's race. We all remember how last year's race was not the most exciting race in the world. I think we're going to be in for a more intriguing and more exciting and more fun race later this afternoon. Going to be really exciting, going to be very, very fun. I think a lot of you are really going to enjoy it, and I cannot wait to get it started underway. It's the second race of the round of 16. Some drivers are going to be fighting to get in on points. Other drivers are looking to just have a great day to make sure they can lock themselves in when we get to Bristol. Going to be really exciting to see how everything plays out, and we'll see how the tires make the race a little more interesting and really, really exciting later this afternoon. So, that is going to be it for the starting lineup video for the 2024 Go Bowling at the Glen at Watkins Glen. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Links description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. Who's your pick to win the Go Bowling at the Glen at Watkins Glen? Let me know it in the comments below, and let me know how you think the race is going to go later this afternoon. Later today on the channel, we're going to have the NASCAR Cup Series race be from Watkins Glen for the Go Bowling at the Glen, and we're also likely going to have a Shane Van Gisbergen video, of course, if he does not end up going to victory lane. Then tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple days. Tuesday, there's likely going to be the Truck Series race picks. There's also going to be some other content dropping, like a Haley Deegan video, maybe also Connor Zilisch video dropping in the future. And then, of course, later this week, we'll have news videos. We'll have Xfinity race picks for Bristol. Friday night's the Xfinity race at Bristol. Thursday night, I've got truck race. So we got a lot of content dropping this week as we also head to Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to be really exciting and really fun. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.